My name is Robyn Emerson. I live in Kenya, in Nairobi, Kenya, and I vote in Texas. I'm here on Juneteenth Day, June 19th, which we are here commemorating a time when 2.5 years after the Emancipation Proclamation was actually signed by Abraham Lincoln, people in Texas, which I mentioned I vote from, Granger, he landed on Galveston Beach. He came and delivered to the Texans there, the enslaved people, that you know what? You've actually been a free person for over 2.5 years. We've just now gotten the chance to get around to tell you. But even later than that in Georgia, it went until December that the enslaved persons there were still considered slaves. And so while freedom had come, it had been realized by the stroke of a pen, the realization of it was delayed. And so one of the reasons I'm here to speak about why it's important to vote is because those freedoms are potentially rolling back. They're rolling back and they are closing down, and the room for liberty, for freedom of expression, for reproductive rights, for basically anything that constitutes what it is to be a human is starting to be closed down and clamped down. We are that generation that gets to say what the freedoms and the abilities of all Americans is going to be like in the future. And so while there may be many challenges that are going on around the world, on any hand we can pick, there are challenges that are happening that might, disimbue me or have me really question which road to take. But when it comes down to it, at the bottom, at the end of the day, there actually are not any choices. Freedom, democracy, liberty, the ability to express myself, the ability to love whomever I want to or another person wants to, the ability to govern and manage my own body, the ability to say where I want to go and how I want to go and when I want to do it. There's something about the notion of equality to be a value that we uphold and that we keep opening up wider and wider. That we don't have equality and equity to be something that we should be ashamed of and that we should try to hide it when it has in fact been the exact thing that has made America what America is. And so I am here to say, and I'm so thankful for the opportunity to actually have me vocalize this, that the only vote that is the vote for the future for my grandchildren and their children is the vote for the Democratic Party. And so please do exercise this right, not for the immediate what's right now. If we can step past some of this and get into the longer view, I think we will see that it's improving education, that it is strengthening the economy, that it is Social Security, having it be financially sound, that we can continue to reduce health costs, that we can deal with these problems of poor people, put that back at the center, that we can continue to reduce crime, and we can address issues around race. This is the only way that we can do this. So please do join me and the millions of other Americans that do live abroad, and let's make certain that they do hear our voice and that they do know that we have an opinion, we have a view about the world, and the Democratic Party is what we believe is going to keep and hold democracy not only in the contiguous United States, but around the world. Thank you.
Everyone who can vote should vote. Americans abroad, go to votefromabroad.org and request an absentee ballot today. Ask for it to be delivered by email.